So today we are making something that will really get you in the fall and winter mood. It's spiced pumpkin beer bread. Right here in the bowl, I have 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And I have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I have a teaspoon of cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and a 1/4 of allspice. So I'm gonna put this all in this bowl, and we're just gonna make sure it's all mixed. Okay, so then you want to take another bowl, and we're gonna put in 2 eggs, and you want to add 1 1/2 cups of sugar, and 1 1/4 cups of pumpkin, canned pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie filling, just the regular can of pumpkin, and a 1/2 cup of oil, canola or vegetable. And then you want to put in 3/4 cup of lager beer, and it's a darker beer. So I got this one. It's the old German premium lager beer. So you only need 3/4 cup. So this is the size it came in. So somebody has to finish that, I guess, right? Okay, so we want to add this, and this is the wet ingredients. So we're going to mix all this together before we add it to the dry ingredients. Okay, so in the meantime, I set the oven to 350, and I have my bread pan, and I just sprayed it a little bit and then put in some parchment paper so it'll be easier just to lift out. Okay, so this is all mixed. So now we're gonna pour it into the dry ingredients, and we're gonna mix this really well. And you don't want to really beat this. You just want to make sure that the wet ingredients are all mixed with the dry, so you don't have any flour, anything, because you don't want to overbeat it. So after we get this all mixed together, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of just chopped walnuts. Okay, so this is pretty well mixed up, and now we're going to add the walnuts. And these are the walnuts that I got. They're just walnut pieces, and they look like this. Nice little pieces. So we're going to mix this up, and that's it. And then we're going to pour it into our baking pan. So it will bake for 1 hour, or until a toothpick in the center comes out clean. Okay, so we're going to pour it into the bread pan. Okay, so we're going to do it for 1 hour, or until the toothpick comes out clean. And we'll see you then. Okay, I just took this beautiful bread out of the oven, and it took a little longer than 1 hour. It was about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And the toothpick, of course, didn't work, so I had to use one of the skewers. So I went right in the middle, and see, came out all nice and clean. So this really needs to cool, and then we'll cut into it. But it smells so good. You can smell the pumpkin and the nutmeg and just all the scents of fall. So pretty. And all the nutmeg and cinnamon and everything, and the lager beer made it a nice dark bread. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming into my kitchen today, and I hope this fall, winter, whenever, you will make this beautiful bread. Look, it's so nice. It's going to be so yummy. We'll see you next time.